everyone, welcome back to Chick Forum. We are doing poetic devices right now, and in my past videos we have already covered 4 poetic devices which were alliteration, repetition, simile and metaphor. Now we will be covering the other 6 devices which will be needed for our further studies, which are onomatopoeia, assonance, consonance, oxymoron, hyperbole and personification. So now let's start. Starting with onomatopoeia, it represents the words that sound similar to the sounds they make. So onomatopoeia represents the words which make the sounds as they sound itself. So sentence is bit complex, but we will understand it through an example. The examples are pop, crackle, buzz and many more. So popping sound, popcorn हम सबने खाए हैं. Popcorn बनाते वक्त जो sound अगर होता है वो pop pop वाला sound होता है. तो sound और word दोनों similar हैं pop. Similarly crackle, anything which crackles उसका sound भी similar होता है जो ये word खुद में है. Buzz हमने सबने सुना है, ये sound whenever there is a fly around us, buzz buzz करती है. तो उसका जो sound है and जो नाम उस sound को दिया गया है buzz, they both are very similar. So therefore this is onomatopoeia. Coming towards next, which is assonance. Assonance is repetition of vowel sound in words which are close to each other. So often we come across some sentences जिसमें कुछ words ऐसे होते हैं जिनके vowel sounds repeat हो रहे होते हैं. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. अगर इन पांचों में से किसी का भी sound जो है वो repeat हो रहा हो in words which are close to each other, तो वहां पे हम लोग assonance use करते हैं. Let's take example for the same. So the words which we can take an example is hopscotch. Here the O vowel is repeated. Then between trees, double E vowel sound. E over here is repeated. Then we have a sentence over here which says the kind knight rides by. There are 3 words in which I vowel sound is repeated. Kind में I in night and I in rides. This is how assonance works. जहाँ पे vowel sound हर दूसरे या तीसरे word में close words में repeat हो रहा हो in the same line, then there is assonance. The next topic is consonance. Consonance और assonance बोलने में काफी similar लग रहे हैं. So you can understand this that consonance is very much similar to assonance. Only the small difference between them is कि assonance में vowel sound repeat होता था, whereas consonance में consonant sound repeat होता है. Let's take some examples. You all must be aware of these 2 tongue twisters which we use to play games. So these are also examples of consonants. Why? Because in this sentence you can see the S consonant being repeated here, then cells, seashells by the seashore. The next example is Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Here the consonant P is being repeated. Therefore, these are the examples of consonants. Coming to oxymoron. Oxymoron are a phrase that combines 2 opposite words to show the intensity of the situation. कई बार आपने ऐसे sentences सुने होंगे जिसमें 2 opposite words एक साथ show किए जाते हैं, ये दिखाने के लिए that how intense the situation is. We'll understand this through an example. The first example is just a false truth. This sentence is saying that एक ऐसा सच जिसको हम सच मानने को ready नहीं है. So false and truth both are opposite words to each other, but दोनों को एक साथ use किया गया है just to show the situation more clearly. Next one is my sister and I had a friendly fight. एक friendly fight हुई. Friendly fight क्या होती है? Friendly and fight are both opposite to each other, but एक ऐसी fight जो हमने intentionally नहीं की थी, एक दूसरे को hurt करने के purpose से नहीं, बस ऐसे ही प्यार प्यार में friendly हमने जो fight करी, उस fight के बारे में यहाँ बात हो रही है. तो इस तरह से 2 ऑपोजिट वर्ड्स को एक साथ हम लोग यूज करते हैं टू शो दिस सिचुएशन मोर क्लियरली, विच इज नोन एज ऑक्सीमोरन. हाइपरबोल, द वर्ड इटसेल्फ इज टेलिंग. हाइपर बोलने वाले जो भी फ्रेजेस होते हैं, किसी भी चीज को बढ़ा चढ़ा के बोलना. वे ऑफ इंटेंशनली एग्जैगरेटिंग अ सिचुएशन फॉर बेटर इफेक्ट. ज्यादा इफेक्ट मिले, अच्छा इफेक्ट मिले, इसीलिए किसी भी सिचुएशन को बढ़ा चढ़ा के जब बताया जाता है, ओवर देयर वी से इट हाइपरबोल. For example, we can take this sentence, she is older than the mountains. Can anyone be older than mountains? But just to show कि वो कितनी ज्यादा ओल्ड है. वी आर कंपेयरिंग हर एज विद द एज ऑफ माउंटेन्स, बट whereas practically it is not at all possible. This is how hyperbole is used. Here comes the last and the easiest poetic device, which is personification. By name also you can guess that it is personifying a non-living object. So whenever we give the traits and values of a living person to a non-living object, over there we use personification. Let's understand this with the help of some examples. The first one is the sun smiled at us. वैसे तो the sun never smiles because it isn't a person, but just to show that the sun rays fell on us in a way that it looked like the sun is smiling, we are personifying sun over here by using the word smile. The next one is my phone battery is dead. This is the most commonly used sentence. We use these sentences to tell that the phone is not working anymore, the battery is not working anymore. Therefore, battery is being personified by using the word dead over here. And this is how personification works. Thank you all for watching the video up to here. I hope the concept is clear to you all, and please try to use these poetic devices in your poems. I will be happy if I will be seeing some of your poems in the comments. So please like, share, subscribe the channel and be ready for the next upcoming videos.